presents the Beat Basement, where you hear from your livest producers, all of them. And this is where it all goes down, where you hear the funky sounds from the producers that's up and coming to Grammy Award winners, all of them. And I'm your host Swish, and we going in, everything going in. What's happening? We about to go Lizard. You know it. Hey, it's the Beat Basement. Alright, well, on this episode, man, we got this talented brother, man. Very special, super producer, man. My guy, that boy Taylor Made, man. Y'all, what's up?
What's going on, man? Appreciate you, brother. I'm glad to be a part of it. Like I told you before. Excited to share my story, excited to share some of my music and some of the things I've been working on the past years. And just thank you for having me. Glad to be on the show.
Thank you for being on the show, man. Yeah, so tell the listeners a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, native of Charlotte, North Carolina, born and raised, man. The twin, I got two older brothers. We all kind of was, blending their music. My mom was a pianist, and we all kind of grew up playing trumpet. So I played trumpet all through middle school, high school, even college at North Carolina A&T, as well as North Carolina Central, but I finished A&T, so Aggie pride to all my Aggies out there.
Okay.
That's music experience from, man, and again, I knew nothing about like music production out of college, and someone introduced me to like Fruity Loops, and this is back in like 2004. So this is like when Fruity Loops just started, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know much about software. I was using hardware. I used the Chord Triton keyboards. Now I didn't play keyboard. But there was a cat named Travis Hill, one of my fraternity brothers, actually, who kind of like brought me on, let me use his crib and use the keyboard. And that's why I discovered my love for music, because initially I was into like market for Atlantic Records, man. I got a whole bunch of like signed autograph posters here where did a lot of work for Tweet, T.I., Fat Joe, Wayne Wonder, all these cats, man. So I knew I loved music, but marketing wasn't where I wanted to go. Create music and just be a part of that process. So that's why I kind of a little bit into the production side of it. And I remember I graduated from A&T. I decided like to turn out all my jobs. I went out in Phoenix, Arizona. I just lived out in Arizona. I didn't know where I was going back there. So this was with Cox Media.
Wait, hold on. So with your marketing job, you moved out. You know what I'm saying? Was you still doing your music?
I turned it down. I turned down the job.
Oh,
yeah.
So you didn't go out? You didn't go to Phoenix?
No. I didn't go to Phoenix because I lived out there when I was 15. My mom and pops moved us out there because we needed a change. Like I said, I grew up with three other brothers. We were some knuckleheads, man. We had in trouble quite a bit. And one of my brothers actually got banned from Charlotte, so we had to move or whatnot. So my father looked at it like, hey, it's a good change. We don't know anyone out there. So I'm going to take my sons out there so they can get out of trouble. I'm still in the music. I'm still in the band and play back out there. So when I got that job offer out of college, I was like, hell no, I'm not going out. I selected going. And then there was another job opportunity, DC and New Orleans. And DC was Nielsen Research. And that's like the people that come and set up the box for your TV to monitor everything, watch all that shit. So I was like, that's something I definitely do as well. So I turned on all my jobs and decided, you know what? We went down to Atlanta one year. My best friend was Raywick. Hopefully he tuned in. He better be in there. If not, he's from Atlanta, and we went and we played in Jackson State, man. And I'll never forget. It's just that vibe.
Yeah, man. That intensity, that electricity, man. I know how it was.
Yeah. And this is when Atlanta was still popping. Peachtree, you still had Gladys Knight, Waffle. You had all that stuff going on. It's like back in 2004, and the streets were just flooded. I mean, I was like, yo, I'm just not used to this type of energy, this type of vibe, the club scene and everything like that. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to pursue my passion, music, turned out all my jobs and moved down there. I'm showing my age when I tell you this. So I moved down to Atlanta with a part-time job working for Circuit City. Circuit City.
Oh, hold on. So first you moved to Phoenix. Well, first y'all moved to the wood.
Right. And
y'all moved to the wood.
We moved back to Charlotte in '96.
Okay.
And I finished high school in '99. I went to college at A&T, finished there in '04. And that's when I decided to go to Atlanta. So
okay.
When I got there, man, I just knew that's the place I wanted to be. And I have an aunt there.
Was you still messing around with the sax or you...
Nah, with the trumpet. I stopped after college.
Trumpet.
Yeah, no, I just kind of lost my drive for it, and I just stopped being able to kind of read music like I used to. Because A&T or in college, you kind of started to play by ear. It's not about like reading music. They're not about that technicality. You got to pick it up quick and learn the book of music. But you know, and shout out to all my Aggies, man, my Scream Machine folks. I want to give them a shout out. But yeah, I just stopped playing, you know, and I knew I wanted to do production, and so that's why I kind of started playing around with software. So Fruity Loops was the first software I kind of got involved with. Then I moved over to Reason. Reason had a richer sound at that time.
Who put you on Fruity Loops?
One of my good friends, one of my fraternity brothers, he sent me a crack verdict like back in like '03, and I never forget. I had a big back spring. They had this flat spring. You know, the brains, yeah,
right.
I had the brains, and
when the brainiacs,
yeah, and it was slow load. It was a slow load computer, man. So it's like anytime I did production, it took forever to get it done. But you know, I just kept working. I kept working it, and I worked in the car audio department at Circuit City, so it gave me an opportunity to kind of test my music to people that's listening. And I'll never forget, I was playing my music one day, and one of the guys, one of my managers, they're like, "Yo, whose music is that?" And I'm sure you're gonna tell me I was trash because I was just kind of getting started.
But you was getting the right mix, though. I bet you was getting the right mix, just putting in the car stereos, listening to it in other people's whips. I know they're like, man.
Yeah. So that's really what like prompted me to even pursue it further. But real quick side story, I do want to say this man, and it's crazy how things can like overnight. I never forget, I was at Greenbrier Mall at the time. Of course, that's so I was working car audio. I'll never forget a cat came in, and he couldn't afford to get a radio put in the cutlass. Because again, you got to cut the kit $7 in there. And I cut him a deal because I was a manager at the time. I take care of the harness and the kit and all this stuff. He got me. I said, appreciate it. And he's like, yo, look out for the single that's on the radio station. This call is going down. I was young jock. And then at the end of the day, he couldn't even afford the radio put in his car. A couple months later, man, he had a #1 record in Atlanta, just popped off like that. So overnight, you can get overnight success. You never know who you notice with. All people kindly, and that's one unless I learn from out for people because you never know, you know, how soon they can blow up and the success they'll have.
Oh yeah. Hey man, it's wonderful. It's really, and that's why I be telling folks, man, whatever you doing, it could be anything, man. Just enjoy the process, man. Just enjoy the ride before you get there. Because like you say, you never know when it's gonna happen or how it's gonna happen. So you might as well enjoy your life now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Might as well. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Taylor Made, tell the folks how you came up with your name, how you got your
Oh man. Well, I come from a family of golfers. Like my grandfather golfed with Charlie Sifford, was the first black pro golfer. And last name is Taylor, you know, Taylor Made Golf Clubs. And so I just want to pay homage to my last name, and of course us being, you know, golfers. I played in middle school, I played in high school and everything like that. Both my parents were professional golf. My dad went to college at J. Smith on a golf scholarship. So it's deep rooted in the family. And
so you the Black Tiger Woods, basically.
Nah.
You can swing like Tiger then, huh?
No, man, it'd be curving all the way over there. So you don't want. I'd be happy with the golf course
in the lake.
Yeah.
Be doing that Happy Gilmore then.
Yeah, man. You don't want me tearing up your golf course. I hack it up.
That's all right, man.
Oh yeah.
Dang. Yeah. So that's how you got Taylor Made?
That's how I got Taylor Made it. And it's like, I couldn't think of a name. I really couldn't think of a name. Just like when it comes to like everybody asks me how come I don't have a tag. I kind of can't have a tag, but it's something everybody hears. I kind of recently started doing it, but I just saw a lot of producers, you know, adding tags, and I never want to be the type of producer I gotta have a tag because I like to have universal sound. I don't want to be boxed in with like, oh yeah, we know that's a heavy sound. I want to be able to do a little bit of everything. So when it came to my name, I just like, you know what? I love God, my family, my last name Taylor. It a beat, so Taylor made it.
Yeah, it go. It go. It really go.
And I'm not. And it's like at first, because I know Mike Will made it. He came out and everybody like, oh, I've been doing this long too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. It is crazy, but you know when you got your name, you know what I'm saying. People think you got it from somebody else, or you nah. It's unique. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's unique. You know, and ain't nothing new under the sun, man. Ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying. You may hear two or three different people with the same, you know, artist name that you may have. You know what I'm saying, but you
That's
know.
true.
It's always a little blend or a little mix of how you came up with your names and stuff, man.
Like Lil Baby and the baby. It's like
Right,
okay. So I definitely get
right.
where you coming from.
That's the same. That's the
Yeah,
same.
yeah,
You
that's
know
true.
what I mean? Yeah. So did you have you even checked back into the music industry in Charlotte now or?
Yeah, I moved back. Man, I spent 2 tours in Atlanta. I came back and I came back to Atlanta in 2017 after spending 6 years away. I came back to Charlotte and went through a divorce. And when going through that divorce, you know, music was kind of what saved me and got me back into being who I was. And I quit music. I sold everything down to this machine right here. I
Yeah.
sold this piece of equipment right here.
What you got?
This is the machine piece.
Oh, the machine. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
this is my oldest piece, man. I sold everything and I quit music because I got Grammy nominated for working with Trinity 57. And I was like, yo, I reached my goal, but I didn't reach my goal. I felt like there was some unfinished business in Atlanta. So I moved back. I reconnected with a lot of people, such as Ian Burks over at Icon Studio, my boy Obango over at Patchwork, and just started reconnecting with them and wanting to get back into the music. You know, I got to the point where um, maybe I need to focus on the corporate career, and I've always kept a solid job on music. I never felt like this is it. If I don't succeed, I fail because I got kids to take care of. And that was my first part. But it was good. And you know, I started listening to another producer named Odyssey. He kind of got me back into it. And I'll never forget, I was about to sell this piece of equipment. And
That was your last. You were down to your last bristle.
I was
Last of the.
down to my last bristle because it's like, you know, I got to the point where I didn't have anything I wanted to talk to people about. I didn't have no outlets and anything like that. So it's like I want to rebuild myself, and music was where it started. So sometimes when you go through tragic situations, you want to figure out where do I need to go, what do I need to get back to me. And I knew music has always been a part of my life since birth. You know, my mom used to dance me and my twin brother to sleep better than me. And so in order for me to refine myself, I knew I had to get back to music, knew I had to go back to Atlanta to finish what I started. But that's why I went back to Atlanta. That's why I reconnected with people. That's why I've been back to music. And you know, it just resonates to me the fact that, you know, your dreams never die. Only your will to pursue them do. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Oh,
You know,
oh. Hey, say that one more time. Say that one more time. What's up, my mind? What's up?
I say your dreams never die. Only your will to pursue them do. So
Man.
always pursue your dreams. It doesn't matter how old you are. Pursue your dreams. There's plenty of billionaires, millionaires, what have you, man, that didn't get started to their 40s, didn't get started to their 50s, didn't make it in the Hollywood, didn't make it on the scene, man. That's old art, like 30 plus years old, almost 40, is still popular music. So don't limit yourself just because of your age. Don't limit yourself because how you look, your size, and everything like that. And I think Kanye said it best. When it comes to anything in life, as long as you're moving forward, that's all that matters. So slow motion is better than no motion. And
Oh,
that's one thing. learn, man. So let me get off my soapbox. I don't mean to preach to you.
Nah,
but
man, nah. Talk that
yeah,
shit. We want
but
to hear that,
oh
man.
yeah. But honestly, man, I mean, I love the fact when I came back to Charlotte, I was still, I mean, to Atlanta at the time, I was open arms from everybody, man, at Patchwork and Icon. And I was just thankful to be able to still have those people in my corner. And I still have a home down there. Me and my group of guys, Peter God, D Shiz. If I forget, half you guys, all of us came down and we did an all-day session down at Patchwork and just out, man. So unfortunately, this coronavirus affected all of us, and we're still building here in Charlotte. But going back to Charlotte, I mean, going back to Atlanta, it was great that I made those deep connections when I came in, like family. I love about the music industry in Atlanta and the music industry, period. And it's a big family at the end of the day. There's snakes out there. But when you get with the right people, man, you can have a good family foundation. I really love about Atlanta. And I came back because I had my son. And awesome little dude, 4 months old. All my family here. Uh, my team that I started working with, my production team, some I'm working with, like God. What is it? A couple of artists. Numero 3. Who else we done work with? It's quite a few, man. So it's like I'm glad to be back in Charlotte because one thing I love about this city is its untapped talent. And one thing I want to do is what I did was in
The
Atlanta.
baby. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. The baby, he's from out that way, right? Or,
Yeah, he's from Charlotte.
yeah,
He's from Charlotte.
yeah.
Yeah. And he works out of the same studio we all work out of, man. Black Pearl, shout out to Black Pearl, man.
Okay.
You heard all these cats.
Shout out Black Pearl.
Huh?
I say shout out Black Pearl, straight
Oh
up.
yeah. That's a wonderful family, man. The CEO actually went to North Carolina Central, played drums, man. Good brother, man. So shout out to all these cats in Charlotte, and we're finally getting on the map. And the wonderful thing about that is, like, one thing I noticed about Charlotte when I first left here is that everybody always have to go somewhere, such as Atlanta, LA, or New York, and it's great to see people really cultivating the culture here in Charlotte and creating platforms educate our local artists and talent and stuff like that, and really push one another instead of move away. And I think that's the benefit of technology in all other cities. Like, it doesn't matter where you're from, good music will find the right ears. So it's all about putting music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right about that, man. You're right about that, bro. What made you the split up, the divorce, did that make you say, okay, music is my passion. This is, I'm going to reinvent myself. I'm going to push myself out there and let myself be known for my craft.
It was about sharing your gift. And I think it's selfish when you don't share God's given.
And did you feel like you kept it bottled up when you was going, in your relationship, or you was just doing it by the book?
It wasn't appreciated. It was a hobby. It was like, hey, you need to go in, because at the time I was working at the bank and everything like that. She like, focus on that money over there. Focus on this hobby over here. And when I got my first commercial placement, as far as I did hairline commercial with Lisa Cunningham, shout out to Lisa Cunningham down in Atlanta.
Say it one more time.
Lisa Cunningham.
Okay.
She's a videographer. She's worked from anybody from P. Diddy to Russell Simmons, you name it. And she put me on my first commercial placement. I made my quickest $1,500 off of 30 seconds of music. Just looking at a video and placing the music with it. So, much love to her, man. And when she saw that check, she was like, well, maybe that's more than a hobby. Maybe, I supporting you more, but it just wasn't her cup of tea. And I looked at it like, maybe focus on my family and put it aside. So I took a hiatus about 4 years.
Okay. Hey, we got a quick question from official Mama. She asked you, do you work with up and coming artists?
Nah, I don't work with nobody. No, I'm serious. I work with anybody, man.
His name should be Bougie Made, not Taylor Made.
No. But one thing about it, man, it's like I love to help people achieve their dreams and their goals. When it comes, it's a handshake because working with new artists is actually helping me out too. I'm not a major producer just yet. I don't have a big name. You know, I've done some things and everything like that, but I'm not a big artist like that. I'm not a big producer. And at the end of the day, if I'm helping them, they're helping me by spreading my name.
Right, right on. That's it, man. I I love it, man. I love it when you know, people create something new, or even working with people that that people haven't heard of, or you know what I'm saying, creating their own lane, or just I love it, man. It's something very unique about that, man.
Yeah, it's important too, and that's what makes music unique. It's like you gotta have your own sound, and it's okay to like borrow current sound. Like me, I like that old school element. Some places I love the sample bass. You know, no sample bass, but at the same time, you have to have your trap. You have to have your R&B, your trap soul, and everything like that. So it's all about the emotions. Like if like I make music, I want people to feel, and everyone that follow me and follow my music, you know, they feel it. You know, it's like I don't just put music out there because someone say, okay, I need you to create this. I create me. I put me in every record because it speaks to me. And at the end of the day, I want to make sure that anybody listens to my record, like son, he's probably what he hears. You know what I'm saying? So I take pride
Yeah,
in what I do.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It feels good when you got the little ones, when you got
Yeah.
friends, family. You know what I mean? Just vibing to it and calling you your artist name, and want to hear your stuff, man. It's a trip.
Hey, it's the weirdest.
On that track, huh?
Yeah, I had to play that one for you tonight, man. But I did it for a competition a couple months back, man, and it has a cool sample in there and a couple scratches. And he was like, "Yo, it makes you move." So that's one thing I love about my music. I want to make people move. I want to dance. I don't like just repetitive 4-bar loops. Don't get me wrong now. Most music out here that you're hearing is 4-bar loops. It's really about the artist and everything like that, leaving that room. But feel that
Right,
vibe.
right. Taylor made you breaking up just a tad bit.
Gotta have that love. What up, Mike? Okay, hold on. Let me
Yo,
see it. Give me 1 second.
nah, it's still breaking
One
up.
second. Can you see
It's
me now? You good?
matter of fact, it got
Yo,
like
can you hear
a
me?
yeah. I can hear you.
All
The
right.
visual, yo,
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna come back in. Okay.
okay,
1 second.
all right. Hold on 1 second, folks. Gotta get it. Gotta get the network, the streaming right. I don't know what you call it. Yo,
We good?
yo, yeah, we good now.
Yo, can you see me now?
Nah, it's still
On that
all right. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I mean, so you said Pops wanted to get on the track with you.
Well, no, he didn't want to get on the track. He was just saying that like it's a dope track. He was like, "Yo, you know, you get the right artist on here, that's a hit record." So I was like, "Man, all of it. You know what? That's the thing about it. It's not always about. It's not about the music. If there's tons and talented producers. Matter of fact, there's I wouldn't go that far, but there's tons of talent out here. And at the end of the day, it's all about like network. It's all about who you know. If you don't know the right connection, you ain't gonna get the right people to holler at. And just that's just how it is.
Yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, you gotta keep trying, you gotta keep putting in work, you gotta keep saying, you know what, about the major placement. It's about me expressing myself. It's about me doing what I love. Eventually the right people are gonna listen. And I'll be honest with you, man, since back into music, I didn't expect to start my own clothing line. I didn't expect to start with artists that I've been working with, man, and get the recognition. When I first started doing my platform, which is through their track meet, man, art because I wasn't confident. I didn't want to sit in front of the camera and talk to people. My MO. I wanted to create. That's what I care about. I didn't care
Yeah.
about all this marketing and stuff like that. That's for somebody else. But when it comes to being an artist, when it comes to being a producer nowadays, you have to market yourself. You have to be in the forefront. You have to be in front of people. You have to constantly, keep putting out content and finding ways to reinvent it.
Yeah, man, you're straight up, straight up. Hey, show folks the merchandise, show them the shirt, man. I'm
Oh,
digging that, digging it.
okay.
It's fire.
I got a couple things, man. And shout out to my boy Michael Patton, man. So he got me
Okay.
sweatshirts. Of course, the logo on the back. You got Taylor Made It, TMI right there.
Oh yeah.
Plenty of t-shirts, as you can see. I got the white, black and gold,
Okay.
red and white.
Oh yeah.
The A&T colors that's coming soon.
Hell yeah.
Yellow and black. So I got tons of more colors coming, man. So definitely be on the lookout for more colors. I'll be dropping those May 1st. May 1st I'll be doing that.
I bet. Yeah. Y'all be on the lookout, man.
I like your shirt. I'm about to grab one of those too.
Oh yeah. I gotta shoot you one, man. Yeah. Straight up.
No, we support. Like I say, I buy. That's one thing I want all of us to get to do better, man. It's like we got to support each other. We got to buy each other's product. It ain't about a hookup. No,
it's not.
Pay me for my work. Pay me for my time.
Right.
That's how it should be.
Yep. That's it. Let's see. What would you tell your kids if they said they wanted to, pursue music? They want to get in the music industry. I don't want to be nothing else but a rapper, singer, songwriter, musician, beat maker. I don't want to be nothing else.
That's a good question. Man,
knowing the trials and tribulations of the music industry.
Don't get into this unless it's something that you're passionate about and that you're okay that it can ruin. Because they always say that musicians are somewhat crazy, because we think so much in music. Our minds are consumed with music and just creating. Sometimes, someone be talking to you, you go blank because you're thinking about music. So, just be aware that long nights, sometimes you're not going to get paid. There'll be some failed relationships because certain things and people understand it. But at the end of the day, if you love much, again, it's a gift. If God giving you that gift and you want to pursue that gift, then pursue it. But just know it's a tough road, and there's a lot of reward at the end of the day. A lot of positive from it all. Because at the end of the day, you honestly affecting people. You're providing a release for people. So that's why I would tell my son, it's like, if music is what you do, give it your all. Don't come into it just because the money. Don't come into it because of the fame. Come into it because your heart is in it. Because your heart ain't in it, and you're just doing it. Eventually, you're gonna burn out and wonder why you spent all that time knowing you didn't love it. You just love what comes from it. And a lot of things that come from it, what you're gonna get. It's not.
Right. You're right about that.
And both my kids, love music. My 4-month-old man, that's how I come to sleep. I'm trying to keep it down so I don't wake him up, but he absolutely loves music.
Yeah, that's all right. I could dig it. They want to be like daddy when they grow up, though, So,
Nah, be better.
Yeah, definitely. Who you looking to work with in the industry? Like that's out there, or you know what I'm saying, or on the come up, or
man, I want to work with J. Cole, Kendrick. I identify being a work.
So you're a soulful brother on the beats.
Yeah, I like conscious hip hop. But don't get me wrong, I like a little bit of pop. You know, I do some pop music, pop records. Some trap. I still do trap. I love to work with Gucci, man. I love to work with Two Chains for sure. One of my favorites. T.I. I gotta work with T.I., man. I met
You
that
you
dude.
you did something with T.I. though, didn't you?
I used to push his records back at Atlantic Records. So I marketed a lot of his music back in college. But never did I did a record with him. I never did a record with him. I always wanted to. So that's one of my goals. I will make that soon.
Tip cool to death, man.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
just
man. Oh my.
reach out to him. Hey, they definitely check you out, man.
Oh yeah, Tip definitely cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How was those experiences, man? Just getting, just with these different,
It was kind of it was a little surreal to me, you know, because I was like, man, I never. I walk back in VIP. I'm seeing all this stuff, all this bottles, all these women back here, stuff like that. I'm going back there, trying to get. Matter of fact, let me show you one second. So I'm back there. I'm trying to get like headshots for T.I. to sign the pass. Had a whole bunch of these I would pass out to like this and stuff like that. And he was like, "Yo, come on in and chill, man. You're happy to
Wait,
record." Huh?
wait. So that was when T.I. was first really coming out
Yes,
with rap music.
Yeah, I worked with T.I. when he first came out. I worked with Anthony Hamilton when he first came out. Nappy. I mean, I'll show you, man. It's like even Tweet, work with Tweet, Nappy Roots, you know. So it's like I worked with quite a few of those men and met a lot before their careers really took off. And again, I was a young head in music, but I was in the marketing side. I didn't get into the creative side to maybe I don't know 5 or 6 years after like, doing the marketing side with Atlantic.
But it was always in you though.
It was always in me. I just had to find my way. It's like, okay, do I want to go to the record side and do the marketing side? I want to go to the creative side and produce. Produce is what I lean more towards.
What did it teach you? What did all that teach you? And why did you want to be a producer?
It taught me there's so much that goes in music that people have no idea. No idea. I remember seeing Anthony Hamilton when he came to the cafeteria and he was older. He was in his 30s at that time because he came out late, believe it or not. And I just
Oh
looked on
yeah,
his,
yeah. He was an older guy, one of the
yeah,
older artists that came into
yeah.
the game.
And I looked on his face. I saw tiredness, and it wasn't like he was tired from the music. It was just tired from the hustle. And that's one thing I learned. You really want to do this, man. This game can tire you out. It's not for people who aren't built for it. If you're not built
No,
for it, you're tired. Right? And I
no.
can tell.
And they for the faint-hearted.
Right, it's not. And I can tell this probably was his maybe third college tour that day or that week, like that. And just let if you really want to do this, you have to give your all. And to answer your question as far as production, I don't know, man. I just kind of want to be the person to make people like, yo, who made the beat? That's tight, right? You know. So that's why I kind of got into it. And then of course playing trumpet. You know, since I was in middle school and through college, I didn't want to stop there, and I couldn't play in a band. I wasn't part of a jazz group or anything like that. To get creative juices going, that's how I just got back. Like you know, I at least want to be in music somehow. And if it wasn't for a group, my first group I worked with was called Wise, and we used to do shows.
What's called
Wise,
what?
Wise Dumb.
Wise dumb?
Yeah, Wise Dumb. They was actually
Okay.
on. It was actually on the billboards too. Hopefully, both Jay and them will watch it now. But two Puerto Rican cats, man. We used to do showcases at Apache Cafe. Shout out to Fort Knox, man, back in the day. And if it wasn't for them, man, I mean, I really wouldn't have dug as deep as I did. I mean, I'll never forget the first time we heard our record on the station down in Atlanta. Man, I pulled to the side of the road. I was a kid. Never think I heard one of my records on the radio station in Atlanta. And that let me know that I have a gift. When I heard that, it made me just, want more. I got more hunger, and I wanted to pursue it more. So that's what I did. I just got more in tune. I started buying more equipment because I never forget the first time they came over, man. My setup, I had these little small computer speakers, small ass sub. It sounded horrible, but they still gave me a shot. They were like, "Yo, we take the sound. We do have to go to another studio because what you got is not sufficient."
That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey,
But
it ain't the gear though. It ain't the
it's
gear.
not. Yeah,
It's
it's
not.
the ear and heart.
Yeah, yeah. We got another question. What is your most memorable moment during a session with an artist?
Ooh. Hey man, it had to be Pastor Troy.
Ah, hey, oh, Pastor, Pastor's still doing it.
He's still doing it, man. I'll never forget. I came with that man. I wish I could go grab it, but yeah, I was so excited to work with Pastor Troy. And at the time, I was working with at RBC Bank, and he used to come in the bank and he'll cash his checks. So he was getting all his checks in deposit his account. I'm like, yo, Pastor, I mean, I do beats, man. He's like, okay, well, come through, play. So I get in the car and everything like that. He shot me the dress. And I had this suitcase I used to keep my external hard drive in. So I'm going up in there, man. I never forget, I played him like maybe 40 records. He only chose 2 records out of the 40 I played. I felt this little. But it also made me hungry. I'm like, hungrier. I'm like, okay, well, he only chose 2 tracks out of what I played. I'm like, man, I'm hard on. And it's not about you here. It's not what you think, what they hear and what they want. So that was a learning lesson for me in the studio with him. He's vibing out, he's listening, and he would step away if he didn't like something. But the minute he liked it, put that one on there. That's only 2. But he told me some valuable lessons. He was like, look, what you may play may not be what people want to hear. Just play music. Matter of fact, just let me go through it. Don't assume that I'm gonna like something. He didn't like, the stuff, some of the stuff I'm playing. And it let me know that your music isn't for everybody. And if someone chooses at least one record, at least they chose from you. At least they heard something that they can take from it. So that was my most memorable moment because it taught me to be humble. It also taught me that everybody's not gonna like everything. So appeal to certain people, and some people just not like. That's what it is. Period.
That's just the way it is. Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what it was. That's what it is. Sure.
And I'm pretty here. Cool dude to this day, man. If I was seeing him, and I was like, yo, what's up, man? He still have his checks. And he still had the yellow truck back in the day too.
Oh, that big boy truck. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. I used to see him around town.
Oh yeah, man. Good man. So but yeah, that was one of the most memorable ones because it was a value lesson I learned that day, and also opportunity for me to grow.
Yeah. That's all right. That's all right. What's your favorite sound? Is it the trumpet when you make a beat, or what beat do you like to incorporate?
Cool. Anything with chords, man. I love chords. So it's like, playing trumpet, you're part of that harmony. And for a long time, my weakness was always drums. You know what? Lately, I guess with today's music, you have to have drums. If it ain't drums, you're not feeling it. They don't care about that harmony. They don't care about other stuff. They want the drums. The drums have to hit, but ultimately, I love harmony. I love melody. Even when it comes to sampling, I don't like choppy samples. I like soul within any samples that I put out there.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Do you still stick with Fruity Loops? Fruity Loops is still your go-to.
I'm on Machine. I love Machine. I still got Pro Tools. I still have Fruity Loops, but I still have Reason. But I mean, I give a shout out to everybody, no matter what DAW they use, no matter what software they use. Man, it's all about the ear. I mean, no wonder he's used Fruity Loops over the years and switched to Machine. I think he still uses 2 of them, but I mean, most people are Fruity Loop users. The capabilities that they have. It's just all about the user. I mean, it's Logic. It just varies. I don't know. How you create your sound, it doesn't matter. As long as you create that heat, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got another question. Where do you find your inspiration for your beats?
That's a good question. Most of it comes from like I don't know, daily experience, things you go through. You have a rough day at work. You want to make some trap music. You can have a good day where I don't know, you was in a car listening to gospel music or listening to something and it inspires you to sample a record. But typically, I get my creativity from my experience throughout the day, or just how I'm feeling. I can hear another producer, I can hear another song. Like, you know what, I like that. I kind of want something like that. But ultimately, it's built off of my life experience and I feel it moves me. And I think that's what helps me be more creative than anything else.
Dope, dope, dope. Shout out Antoine for the question, man.
I
Um,
appreciate
yeah, man. Do you prefer to be in the studio with the artist, or do you like sitting on beats? Do you like the whole quarantine track out? Or,
um a bit of, I guess a bit of both because people like hear records that I do on Tuesday track me. They'll be like, yo, shoot me that record. Um those are like templates to me. It's like when you build with an artist, they can like, okay, I need you to put a break, I need you to do this, do that. Perfect example was down in Atlanta where I had a certain record and Peter God and D Shiz was like, yo, let's switch it up, let's make the hook, at this point, at that point, and it ended up. So it all depends because you receive when working with the artist. That way, the track and the artist it marries itself. It's like a cake. And of course the artist and the icing on top of it. When you building with the artist in the studio, the process is much easier. Um, and again, the opportunity to kind of get everything correctly the first time, where it's not like I'm right, hey, switch this up and then send it back, reducing the time spent on us going back and revising being in the studio together.
dope, dope, dope. Um, what does your music say about you? And give me one word that best describes it.
Oh man, damn, that's tough. uh,
Sorry. I would
one
like
word,
to know.
one word. Damn, you got me on that one, man. Hold on one second.
Okay. Well, we can come back to that.
I was, I would say just, yeah, I'm gonna come back to that with one word. You got me on that one, man. That was a good
Okay.
question. I never
Okay.
got.
Okay.
I had to come back.
Okay. Somebody put eclectic.
Okay,
Okay.
I can
That's
see that.
dope.
I didn't want to say something like joyful. I didn't want to say that corny as hell like that. But that's a good question. I couldn't think of anything like that. But
Yeah.
it's very unique, and unique is too like broad, too bland for me to even say unique. So anybody can say unique.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to come back to you on that.
Okay. Okay. What are some things creators can do while quarantined?
Um, network, man. I mean, it's a great time for like artists. I mean, everyone's stuck at home. If you're looking for those platforms, it's a great time to do it. But when you're reaching out to people, make sure that offering something. Don't just reach out to say I want something from someone. Offer something. Like if I reach out to you, like, hey man, logo, I got a great t-shirt guy that can really help. You got hats yet? You got face mask, coronavirus. But always offer something to somebody before you want somebody. And especially when it comes to like major artists, even songwriters and producers, it's like this is a great time for you to network because everybody's sitting at home. So
Yeah.
yeah, sending, just be respectful. and add some value or reach people, because everybody gonna want to mess with you. Yo, what up? I got a couple beats. Hey, yo, what up? I'm a song, I'm an artist. It's like there's a plethora of people out there on the same thing you're doing. What are you
Right.
doing to set yourself aside? What are you doing to make sure you're setting yourself apart from everybody? That's the
Right.
biggest thing I can. I get a lot of
Right.
people that hit me up on my showcase. Tuesday track me, but like, yo, let me get that beat. And the man say, well, how much what's your budget? And back. And it's not all about. You can say, hey man, we can come up with something, we can collab and pitch records, blah 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 blah. Boom, we got something. It ain't always about money. It's what you provide.
Right.
So take the time out, network with people, build your team, build your platform. This is the time to do it.
Yeah. This is the perfect time to do it, man. It's the perfect time. And that's actually how, how I ran into you, man. Just building, you know what I'm saying? And marketing and all of that, man. It's great. You know what I'm saying? It's a good time to, reach out to people and collab, come together on something. And
Yeah.
even, like you said, see what each other is working with. Build your team, build your brand.
Right.
Yeah.
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 You got a good brand. Like I said, I was excited to see what you were doing on the interviews and everything like that. And that's why producers and songwriters and artists, got to reach out like brothers like you, because most people charge you to come on and do an interview, because at the end of the day, you're promoting me, promoting yourself at the same day. It's benefiting both of us. Really benefiting me, because you can be charged for this. You have a fan base of your own and vice versa. But at the end of the day, we're doing this interview. Now, most people, they're going to charge you to do something like this.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah. 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 So what do you think about the coronavirus?
Um, Sheesh.
Yeah, I gotta throw that in there, man, because that's what's going on now, And they even talking about throwing, sports back into the mix, but with no fans.
Yeah, I saw that today. I think, well, one, I mean, I don't like to talk about politics and religion too much, because I know everybody has their opinion. Um, but I wish we could have got it a little sooner. We got somebody in office that has no clue what they're doing, insensitive of human life. Um, I guess you grow up, you know, uh, in money like Trump has done. Even his father has a history of doing people of color wrong. You're going to be insensitive. All Trump knows is profit. All Trump knows is business. His mindset when it comes to like the human element is not there. So, and of course, the stimulus check. See, y'all got this. I mean, that's great and all. And I'm fortunate. I get to work from home, but that 12 is just a drop in the bucket. And I really see things probably getting a lot worse, because that 1,200 can't feed the family. 1,200 can't pay the mortgage. That 1,200. So there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna have to resort to doing some things they don't want to do. And I'm hoping that crime doesn't get out of control, but unless the man and unless this president does something to really help people out here, get a lot worse than it is. And all I tell people to do is just continue to pray, because God always provides. I mean, if it's anything you ever need, or you don't go without shelter, you don't go without food, everything like that, He'll put the right people in your place. So this is the time to um, reinvent yourself. Like I said, think about things that you want to do. If you're not working, think about ways you can help other people. Think of ways to make a profit. People out there that's selling masks and things like that, and come up with different ideas. But really, it's time for us to really sit still, for some of us to have dinner at the table, for us to have conversations with our kids, for us to fix our marriage, our relationship. I think this is the time for us all to kind of do that, really to take self inventory of yourself and just figure out, what do you want out of life? Are you in the right place with the creator upstairs? Because any of us can catch it. Any of our family members can catch it. It is scary, but at the time, is your God, as long as you're gonna be okay. That's really all that matters. That's just how I feel about it. It's like, you know, me being stuck in, being able to produce my son, and still go with my parents. Um, I'm okay with that. As long as I can see the people that I love, know that I can touch people that I love, make sure they ain't go. That's all that matters. And I just challenge everybody just to be compassionate in the situation right now. If you can help somebody. Pray for people. You know, I just pray for everybody, man. That's all I can really say about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That sounds about it. That sounds all right, man. We got one more question, man, and then it's time for the cook up. Hey,
Okay.
we want that survivor, the Corona survivors type cook up. You know, everyone dealing with tough times. We need that cook. But the
I'm gonna do
last
some.
question is what? Hi. The last question is what is a genre from official what's up, Maisha? Hold on. What is a genre that you have not touched that you would like to do?
Well, I've never done country, and I've never done rock and roll. And
Old Town Road. They said that wasn't. They said that wasn't what you call it, country at first.
That way, well, I guess to get me hop on it, but let me take this thing off. But I would say if I was like that, I would do it. But I've never been challenged to do anything like that. So, and I've never. I'm not gonna say I can't do something, but I've never done rock. I've never done country. It's only because I haven't had an artist that say, "Hey, man, let's make country. Hey, let's make rock and roll." I'll probably look at it a little crazy because most of those genres require you to, you know, play guitar and everything like that. And I got a big guitar here, and I've been playing that, but yeah, I mean that's those. I've never, and I've never done a trance music. I've never done that. I just haven't been like requested or anything like that. But when it comes to pop, hip hop, neo soul,
And that's it. You might want to look into that trans. That trans it.
I might do that, man. So do you want me to just keep it right here, turn around and work? How do you want me to do it?
Yeah. That's all good. However, whatever, you know what I'm saying? However you want to do it.
Okay, cool. Well, let's see what I can cook up here for you guys. How much time I got?
All right. However long you want to do. How you can give us some fast food. You can, you know what I mean? You can give us some soul food, some cook, some simmer, however you want to do it.
All right, when we get into it. Can y'all hear that?
Yes, sir.
Cool. All right, let's get into it. So everybody that's not familiar with machine, this is a machine that I'm using. So here we go.
Well, it's the cook up. Time for the cook up. I see you back there using that beat pad.
Oh yeah.
We ready. They saying we ready. Let's go. African beats and all. They want all of it. if y'all notice, he didn't start with the melody. He started from scratch. So, you know what I mean? A lot of people start with melodies. I mean, I don't knock it. You know what I'm saying?
I think I like that. Let's try that.
There go them chords you was talking about.
I know y'all like flutes, man. I typically don't like to put flutes.
Duke, man, come on. You know we like the flute. I don't know who thought about putting a flute in the track, man.
All right, let's see here. What else I want to throw in here? That ain't my clap.
Dang, kicked me off, y'all. He's still cooking up too. I wonder if he gonna know that it went out, or how long it's gonna take before he know that it went out. Where this dude at, man? Stop cooking. Stop cooking and look at the camera for a second. Okay, there you go. There you go. Hold on. Hold on.
I didn't know. I didn't know it went off.
Man. Well, hey, I told them they can hear the finished version of the cook up on my podcast.
Okay.
Via iTunes, Google Podbean.com.
Yo, I was in the zone. I was like, yo.
I know you was. I know you was. And I was telling them, like, man, ain't this about a man?
Hey, you know what, though? I'm gonna tell you something else, man. I was nervous as hell to do a cook. I've never like done a cook up on this podcast.
Yeah. We knew you wasn't gonna turn around until it was over with.
I was toying around, man. But look, I really appreciate this, man. I think you have a wonderful platform. I'm gonna continue to support. I'm gonna continue to spread the word what you're doing. Once all this blows over, we definitely got to connect. I'd love to come down to Atlanta and connect with you. And just thank you for everything you're doing. Thank you for allowing me to come on the show and answer those questions, man. And I'm just thankful, bro. I really am. And everybody's clowning me now. They send me messages like, "Yo, you didn't even turn around." I didn't know. I didn't know when. I didn't know it went off.
Man, hey, I knew it too. For some reason, I knew it. It just went out. But yeah, man. like I say, just email me the beat and I'll put it on the podcast along with the audio. You know what I mean? That way they can hear the finished cooked up version of it.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure I get that over to you, man. And I appreciate the blessings. I had a blast tonight.
Me too, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, Taylor, man. Easy,
All right,
bro.
you too.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Peace.
We gone.